Alright, what's good YouTube, Nostalgia here, and today I have the Soul Cleaver class guide for you. Now this was a requested video I got a little while ago. It was about a week ago. Someone posted on one of my videos, could you do a Soul Cleaver class guide? So yeah, this is it. But before I get into the actual class guide itself, I'm going to give you a sort of a brief update as to why I haven't been posting videos. My last actual video was an update video, but that again was nearly 6 days ago and I haven't been uploading anything. So basically I'm going to give you a whole bunch of excuses now as to why I haven't been uploading, including, you know, all that jazz. So basically it's been Christmas, as you guys are well aware, and I didn't really want to be playing AQ Worlds and making videos and stuff and doing what I pretty much normally do all the time. On Christmas I wanted to sort of kick back and chill with the family and enjoy Christmas properly. Also after that came New Year's, so that in itself has taken a big chunk out of my usual schedule, and I haven't been making videos. But one of the biggest reasons why is because Assassin's Creed 4 came out, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. If you know me, you know I absolutely love pirates. They're my absolute favourite characters in anything ever. That's why Talk Like a Pirate Day is my favourite event. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favourite movie, you know, and now Assassin's Creed 4 is probably one of my favourite games. So I've been clocking the living crap out of that, getting pretty much everything you can get on the game, you know, top pistols, all of the stuff. If you play the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that is why I haven't been making as many videos as normal. Cool, so now you guys know. Moving on to the actual class guide. Cool, so focusing on this now. The Soul Cleaver class, as you know, is a Dage class. It was it wasn't Dage's first class. That was Darkcaster. It was I think it's Dage's second class he released, because his first one was Darkcaster, and then it's this one. Let me know if I'm wrong, if he's made any other classes. I'm pretty sure that's it though. And yeah, it is very, very Dage-like. If you read the last spell, it's all for the Legion sort of stuff. But basically, before I go into actually demonstrating the class for you, we're going to get into the skill set. Cool. So the first, obviously you've got your auto attack. If I go over to my first spell, it says it's 15 mana with a 5-second cooldown. It deals damage based on the difference between your current and maximum health points. Now, just reading this, you instantly know that this is going to be based off one of these spells here is going to make this powerful. Otherwise, it would be a pretty pointless spell. So instantly, just by reading that first spell, you know this is a life or health-based class, and you're going to be using and controlling your health in order to maximize your amount of damage. We're going over to the second spell. Drain life directly from your target soul, weakens them, lowering their damage and returning health to you for the same amount. So this is sort of like Necromancer or Mindbreaker, the fourth spell of Mindbreaker, or third spell, should I say. Basically, you're whacking your opponent and you're giving yourself health equal to how much you whacked them for. So this is always your fail-safe. So if you're using your spell, you're using your health, which is actually combination with the final spell over here. That's what this works from. Let's say they whack you for a really, you know, devastating amount of damage, and you need to instantly heal quick. This is probably your fail-safe or your protection against dying. So yeah, that's basically what this is. Going over to the third spell, trap your opponent's soul from afar, stunning them for 4 seconds. Soul Snare cannot be dodged. Basically, it's just a stunning thing. Also, sort of a fail-safe. If your health combination starts to fail you, or you're lagging or whatever, you can try and click this, stun them for 4 seconds, and start to get things in more control. Also from afar, which means I'd assume that would work on long-distance maps. This could also be used if you enter a room and the monster's on the far side of the room. Rather than trying to click on them and find them, if you click this, it might select them for you, but we'll test that later. And then the final spell over here, 45-second cooldown, no mana requirement. Sacrifice your very life force to increase all damage dealt by 75% and your chance to hit for 12 seconds for the Legion. Cool. So as I said before, this works in line with this one here. Those two work together. Basically, you drain yourself, so obviously your health's going to go down, and then you use this one here, which deals the difference. So if you keep stacking this and draining your health, the more you click this, the bigger you're going to smack them for, and then if things get out of hand, you can either heal yourself or stun them. So that's the skill set. Now if I go over to look at the stats and stuff, so we go to stats and classes. go and click at this over here. Your two passives are all damage taken increased by 10%, which as a passive for this class, you might think, well, damage taken increase, that's pretty rubbish. But for this class, being a health-based class, and in fact you want your health low, that's a pretty good passive. And then the one down here, you deal 10% more damage with all attacks. So a boost and essentially a boost, so 2 boosts. Cool. So that's the skill set and the class. Now I'm going to head over to Shadow Realm. I'm going to join a private one, and let's have a look at what sort of damage we're doing. Now I'm not focusing on health. If I happen to die in this, don't worry, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm dying. Don't judge this class if I die. I'm purely looking at the damage. I'm not using the spells and stuff. So we'll just see how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy, and let's have a look at what sort of damage I'm doing. I'm using full luck. You might be wondering why I'm using full luck, but I just do. I just couldn't be bothered trying to find all the stuff for it. So using full luck, this is what we're getting. So as you can see, 210, 210, the occasional crit, which is generally in the 600s, and there's a 700 one, 204. So this one's base auto attack. As you can see, I am not doing I'm not selecting any spells or anything. It's critting within the 600 and 700 range, and smacking averagely for 238, 220, 210, so probably 215, 220 average, I don't know, whatever. Can't really do averages like that off the top of my head, but as you're just seeing, getting a general idea as to this. So now if I just curious want to smack this, 930, cool. Yeah, so 210, 230 with the occasional crit of 600 and 700, etc. For an auto attack, that's fairly standard in my opinion. If you guys saw my Lovecaster class guide that I recently, or not really recently, but it was the last class guide I did, my auto attack was averaging within the 500s, which is pretty crazy. That's the biggest auto attack I've ever known, and it critted almost every single time as well, which was also really weird, but awesome at the same time. This one seems to be a lot more normal and a lot more consistent. So now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna attack. I just want to give you an idea of how to use this class. So basically, I'm draining myself, and I'm gonna smack him with this. So that was a 1.2k. And there, look, 3.5k crit straight off the bat with that, getting 581 XP, etc. Cool. So that was just using these two spells. I was able to kill these Shadow Realm warriors, and not weak. They're level 53. They've got 6.8k health. This over here's got 7.6k health. That's quite a lot of health, and that's quite a heavy level. So they're gonna do damage to you. As you could see before, when I was just using auto attack, they were smacking me for quite a large amount of health each time. So to be able to kill these guys as quickly as that is always a bonus. So using the same strategy now, I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to hit him with this. This is just giving you an example of how the class works and stuff. I'm going to hit him with it again. Now that he's doing damage to me, that's also going to help. I want to stun him, see what that does. So I've stunned him so he doesn't dodge it. And I'm going to smack him again. 1.9k, and I'm going to smack him again. That should finish him off. Nope. There we go. Cool. Interesting class. Smack. That's not good. I killed myself. You got to be careful of that. There's another thing that I would not have mentioned if I hadn't done that. When your health gets really low, don't select this spell, because if you decrease your health, say as I was on 300 something health, and you use this to decrease your health by 75%, that 300, I don't know how to work that out at the top of my head. That's going to go to well under 100, and one smack from these guys will kill you 10 times over, so be careful with that. But that is basically the class, guys. I don't want to make this video really long by basically repeating myself over and over again, but this gave you kind of a brief idea as to how to use the class. To conclude, like I normally do, my recommendations are focus mainly on the 4th and 1st spells. Obviously, auto attack I don't count as a spell. 4th and 1st spells, stack this, or not even stack because it's got quite a 45-second cooldown, but use this, then keep smacking with this. You know, while this is decreasing your health will also be decreasing through them attacking. So keep smacking them with this first one here, and in the meantime, if you get too low, you can always heal yourself, or you can stun them here and there if you just want to make sure that they're not going to smack you. Then you can jam those 2 spells, but mainly focusing on the 4th and 1st one. If you guys have used this class and you feel positively expert with it, feel free to let me know what you feel in the comment section below. I'm always open to suggestions, I'm always open to your guys' opinions, thoughts and feelings, all of that stuff. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it useful if you were thinking of buying the Soul Cleaver class. Hopefully this might have aided in your decision making, whether you want to buy it or not, or farm for etc. Exalted Legion Cleaver. But yeah, cool. So yet again, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all of that cool stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.